Hi, my name's Katie Fitzsimmons.
Hi, I'm Alex Brunson.
I'm Greg Rowan.
And I'm Rory O'Connor. We are Kaiju Motorsport. We are a local motorsports company who have developed a car called the Akuma racing car.
For our breakup of the car, because we've manufactured it from the beginning, from scratch, as you can see from the components, the red one shows how the car was tested and developed, and then this gives us a chance to sell the parts individually. The other parts, because we have it, we have the car in its each individual components, we can sell the components with the plans. We can sell the cars complete, fully fabricated and working. This on each car that we sell, we make 40% profit on.
I've been looking at different ways of advertising the car to sell it as a whole and as in part. It's people, older people, well, we say there's like the midlife crisis man with disposable income. He wants to invest some money in having fun. So we thought about Radio 2 listeners, and Silverstone as its own radio station online. This would be really good because we could advertise events on that as well. The Kit Car magazine, we got a quote off them. To get in 12 issues, it was £5,400. That was for half a page. Their magazine reaches 20,000 people, each copy, and it stays on the shelf for 3 months.
We've got like track days that can be used with this car, with other companies. As well as this, there's motor shows like the Birmingham Motor Show and the Geneva Motor Show, where the price at the Birmingham it's £5,000 per square 15 metres, where you'll be able to showcase a car. People can come around, have a look at your products.
The first car cost us £19,000. Now, that has to take in the fact that we had certain tools that had to be made. Making tools cost us quite a bit. Like jigs for the chassis. One jig is made. We have one jig for the rest of all our cars. This is just for setting up the chassis, welding, and that is that. To get 10 tons of material brought into this country will cost $1,095 per ton. Now, we worked this out at 10 times 10,095, I don't need to tell you. £10,000 basically is to bring in 10 tons, which will make us 200 chassis. It's £1,026 for a full chassis ready to go. Now we're selling these at 25% profit. We would sell these at £1,500 from our e-commerce website, or £1,250 from our e-commerce website or from our showroom. If somebody wanted a car ready for motorsport, we can take that car on. Through our expertise and our experience in the motorsport industry, we can have this car ready, prepped, and ready for race in whichever time, whichever they spec, we can have it done in a competitive time. The sales figures which we had, we broke even in our 5th year. It does seem like quite a distance down the line to break even, but at the start-up costs, it did cost us £365,000 just to get our establishment, our employees, and also all our equipment. First sales were 10 cars for the first year, 21 cars for the second year, 40 cars for the third year.
Are they complete cars?
These are complete cars. We also sold, in the first year, £30,000 of parts. 25% of this was profit. For the second year, we sold £50,000 of parts. Third year, we sold £100,000 of parts. And for the 4th year, we sold £200,000 of parts.
So when you say 4th year, these are projections?
These are projections,
sure.
yes.
Okay,
yes,
right.
sorry.
So using the past tense there. And how much does the complete kit cost if I want to build it myself from start to finish?
Complete kit to start is £15,000.
Your car wouldn't be road legal? Is that...
We can have it road legal,
okay.
But it does take into fitting, because all the suspension and everything is adjustable, our ride height can be changed, our car, which we can incorporate, as we do all our own electronics, we have to have a brake light as standard anyway. We can incorporate a full module on the dash for indicators, horn, brake light, reverse lights, fog lights, etc. We definitely have the technology to do this. We haven't offered it as an idea, but we do, if we were to sell this to our customers, we can offer it as an extra. Okay.
How big is the market? How many middle-aged crisis men have you got? Does someone do that survey?
You'd be surprised. We've been looking at loads because the amount of radio stations alone for them. When I was looking, there was like hundreds just specifically for race cars, for kit cars and track days.
It's quite a niche market, really, isn't it? But if you say it's a growing market, you've got a sustainable.
Yeah, you see, that's where, as a car itself, is a niche market, definitely. But say you have somebody that's not very enthusiastic in motorsport, but engineering is their forte. they would like to incorporate these plans. They could say, oh, well, I've got the plans for a full race car. So they might make the chassis, they might make everything themselves, except for, say, the rear axle, or the rear hubs. They can buy that off us. That's then, we've now sold one plan, and we've sold half a set of parts.
Where would I get a spare part from? At the same place that I purchased the car, or would it be through separate
Through our
websites?
e-commerce site, or from our showroom.
Right, okay.
One question I've got is just around safety. Does it have to be like crash tested or anything like that?
Yes. For our car, we have to go by the FSA rules. The competition has, sorry, I should have brought a rule book for you. There is 2 rule books. There is the generic rule book, which has all safety regulations. Now, it's as simple as if a bolt on the car doesn't show 3 threads, you have to drill the back of the bolt and lock it.
Yeah.
It has to be locked. An impact attenuator is on the front of the car, which is tested. We had it tested at TRL, a company in London, for safety, quite a high leading company in safety. It has to take a blow of 300 kilos to it and not deflect by over 20 mil. Now, this is the crash in structure at the front of the car. Also, all our pedal boxes have to be weights categorised at 200 kilos, sorry, 2,000 kilograms, so 2 ton on the brake pedal alone. So if that could be humanly possible, it definitely can't be replicated anytime soon, but that can withstand over 2 ton alone. We also have a brake travel limit switch just behind the brake pedal, so if the brakes were to fail, a limit switch instantly cuts all electronics to the car, and the car does come to a safe stop.
Just a bit of feedback on the marketing. You can actually get do campaigns through text message, so you can hand out flyers at racetracks, Silverstone, Donington Park, and so on. Even what's the local ones? There's
Alton Park.
Yeah, so you could go to them with a flyer that you would give out to people in the crowd with a text message number on, maybe to win something, or they then send their details and you capture that like you would any other marketing campaign. Then you can actually market them back again through text message. So that's worth looking at.
Yeah, definitely.
I think you've been absolutely brilliant on the numbers, and you've remembered lots and lots of numbers and thrown lots of numbers about, so you've done a good job of memorising all that.
Thank you.